Dear students, in previous lecture of the sequence, we have defined sequence, type of sequence, and we have seen some examples. Today we will discuss on boundedness of the sequence. Since every member of the sequence is called terms of the sequence, how can we say that sequence is bounded? I say, how can we say that room is bounded? The room is bounded by four walls and upper and lower surfaces. So room is bounded by six spaces. But we are discussing the real sequence. So in all real numbers are lies on a straight line. So boundedness will be in two sided, either lower side and upper side of the sequence. Now we say sequence is bounded above. A sequence xn such that n belongs to natural number is said to be bounded above if there exists a real number k such that every term of the sequence will be less than or equal to k1. So here in book it is written capital K. So this sequence is said to be bounded above since this capital K is said to be upper bound. So any number greater than K is also known as a upper bounds. So in this way we have infinite number of upper bounds. Now list in all upper bounds for a sequence is said to be supremum of the sequence. This supremum may contain in sequence or may be outside of the sequence. Similarly, we can define lower bounds or infimum. Now, a sequence xn such that n belongs to natural number is said to be bounded below if there exists a small k such that every term of the sequence will be greater than this number. So this small k known as a lower bound of the sequence. So any number less than small k will be lower bound of the sequence. Hence we can find infinite number of lower bound of the sequence. But the greatest among all lower bounds is said to be infimum of the sequence. This number may be contained in the sequence or just outside of the sequence. Then we the least among all lower bounds is said to be infimum. So if a sequence is bounded, then we have to know the infimum as well as supremum. I can generalize this definition. This sequence is said to be bounded if small k less than or equal to xn less than or equal to capital K for all n natural number. All n belongs to natural number. So from this step, this inequality, we can say all the terms of the sequence lies or equal to these two terms. Hence, sequence is said to be bounded. So we can say that a sequence is said to be bounded in another way. Absolute value of xn less than or equal to capital M for all